I'm Michael Stanton. I'm the Director of Development here at Allen Capital Group, and I'm sitting down here today with Kent Koch. Kent's one of our senior wealth advisors here in Grand Island, and today we're going to learn a little bit more about him. So, Kent, why don't you tell everyone a little bit about yourself?
Sure. I am originally born and raised here in Grand Island, Nebraska. My family, siblings, we all went to school here growing up. Now I've been married for about 13, going on 14 years, married to Casey, and father of 3 girls, Scarlett, Eleanor, and Vivian. But moved back to Grand Island after college. Been here since mid-2007 and been in financial services ever since moved back to town.
Good. And how long have you been with Allen Capital Group?
I joined Allen Capital Group in the summer of 2015. I was in the life insurance industry for about 8 years prior to joining Allen Capital Group.
Well, thinking back, I know it was a while ago. What was it that initially drew you to the wealth management industry specifically?
You know, I enjoyed the time in financial services and just interacting with clients, really building those personal relationships with clients. So the idea of continuing my career in an industry that I could focus on relationships, I could focus on financial planning, providing guidance and advice and solutions to clients that didn't necessarily mean I had to sell or I didn't have to provide a product solution to clients. So wealth management, advice, planning was definitely the path that I knew I wanted to continue on, and Allen Capital Group was a great fit when I made that transition back in 2015.
Thinking about your past 5 years at Allen Capital Group, what would you say your favorite part of your job is today?
Favorite part of my job continues to be that personal connection, knowing that people rely on the advice and the guidance that we provide. There's a trust factor there. There's a accountability there that I think really deepens that connection with our clients and makes for a really enjoyable career.
If we found you in an evening or on a weekend, what would you be doing outside? What's your passion?
I'm no different than other people, probably multiple passions, but my answer might be influenced right now based on a not so small remodel of.
Now, wait a minute. I've known you a couple of years now, and I think you've lived in remodel mode.
Yeah, we've moved a number of times, even just in Grand Island. So we're always in a state of design or remodel or update or just project-centered discussions. But yeah, we're going through, like I said, a not so small remodel of a 1929 home. We're not living in it yet, but there's a million decisions to make. So when I say we, my wife and I, we're passionate about really taking control of the design aspect, just the remodel in general, the updates, really the transformation of this space, along with other spaces that we've lived in. You know, obviously, we're busy with kids, so there's certainly a passion for spending time with family, enjoying this time in our kids' lives. But we like to talk about homes and this process we're going through more often than not.
Cool. So the last question that we'll end with today is, who's the most influential person in your life?
You know, I guess at different times in my life, whether it's growing up, making decisions in school, in moves, you know, across multiple states, making decisions about career, I would say my dad has always influenced me in a good way. I would say it's probably an easy answer to say, well, my dad was the most influential, but it's always been a solid foundation to.
What a great answer too, though.
Sure. Just we've had a good relationship. It's been easy to get great feedback, straightforward answers, questions that help me process, making good decisions. So yeah, I would have to say my dad has probably been the most influential in multiple areas of my life. That's
great. Well, thank you for taking the time. Thank you guys. We hope you enjoyed learning a little bit more about Kent here in this interview.